numbers wherever they go. Noting 2 towards CT. They fall back towards site.
So yeah, looking as if OpTic now just want to resort back to maybe playing contact on the way back through, but Loud with the numbers here. FNS will find the first though.
They need to bail out. They need someone to double down here, give them some more. FNS can't stay in that position too long. And already aspas on the cleanup. crashies, last one alive. It's 4 standing for Loud. FNS calling that through, well aware. Now going to get the free fight on 1, no trade, expecting the swing from window, and he's actually right to be seeing it. A pixel out of place is enough for him. And there we go. The rifle, the last thing in hand, it's gone. Clean.
There's double confirmation of this fake.
And now contact made. Yeah, he's in a little bit of danger, out of sorts and out of rhythm with that peak, and FNS makes up for it. pANcada goes down, aspas watching the push-up, but one already making it through could be a problem. All going to be invested, but Yay now removed. This is looking desperate from OpTic, as Louder in the right place for it now. Spike still, oh, aspas!
Spike down A.
Just felt fated to connect that shot, as FNS the last one alive, and not for long on the...
We'll make this as close to a buy as they can.
But I like this. aspas switching things up again, showing those early aggressions with that rifle they went for. But that's a leg shot as well. FNS gets tagged, gets body bagged. aspas, beautiful work here. This is really confident building plays. This is what you want to be seeing if you're a Loud fan, is early work being done. Now, there has been a response, though. Saadhak gets removed, so it's not completely out of the realms of possible. Maybe with the knife coming through and a little bit of information here and there, and now seeing utility invested through double door. It's not a bad shout, but Marved couldn't get that first shot he wanted, and now there's problems for crashies. A 1v4 isn't impossible, it's just improbable. And note where the spike's going to be. Sacy looking to try and get invested, and still, you've got to keep your eye on towards FNS. The position's a nuisance to get past. And there it is, dealt with, so now suddenly Gateway is open.
And the wall will drop as well on the back of this. Sacy revealed here. Unless he's going to find any value outside here. Would actually swing through. Marv completely unaware.
And now look how isolated they are from each other. Victor has to swing and he loses. And you need Yay here. If you are OpTic, you need Yay to have one of his rounds. The cross is being watched. He gets the tag! And oh! Space. Now, Yay looks like he might be put to task on this in case anyone tries to slip through mid-deep potentially, but even by now, the rotation's going to be in. You're going to have the ult being popped. That's going to come through. That's crashies, though. Bear in mind, Sacy still has his. Absolutely. Denial. A 2-for-1 trade out. OpTic really just getting the steps towards the site. Big pick, though, finding Saadhak. That could be the gateway open, but less going to fill that void. You're going to hear the Hunter's Fury get ripped from across the map as well. Sending that through. The flash is good, but the shot's better. Crash is still standing, but only for a moment. It's on FNS now, a 1v3. Oh, there goes one of them, at least vision removed. Does he try and slip the back? Just holding.
aspas has given up the angle. Oh my god.
The timing's unreal. This is so refined. Now, first time we're seeing this quite quick B crunch coming in. A little more attention through middle, but you can already see caught up in the trap. Victor can't make it any further. And the utility's invested perfectly. Again, so prepared. pANcada. Perfect work. crashies dead and the support system's in place. Rotations come through. Middle is no longer free, but it does get found. FNS denies the support from Saadhak. And now you have a 2v3. Maybe still chance in this. Maybe not.
And this is exactly the sort of round
OpTic want to achieve. Now this time pANcada won't have that utility to depend upon. Nice little jump spot from crashies to note the position. Now he's got Yay by his side. pANcada's still going to try and buy the time. As soon as you step towards the site, Less is there. Now it's just Less here though. Could be in trouble. Support sitting towards CT. And look at that. aspas is on it today. And it's all Marved. 1v3. What do you got for us? One knife in the pocket. That's what he's got to play with. Spots one and it's over. It's done with. Does have Victor to work off here as well, so certainly not alone. I'm terrified of this timer, but FNS doing really well. Finding Saadhak here, and Victor still yet to be noted. Finally shows presence and is gorgeous. OpTic holding the line until Loud aren't out of it just yet, but they need to get a wiggle on. Spike needs to fall back into hand. They need to do something mad if they want to try and pull this one off. And I like this work. Bear in mind, you've already just seen the player dip in deep towards shop. Going to fall away from that. Play safety. Play for the post plant if they have to. And there's anything going to come through. Less needs it. Ain't going to get it. Marved is there. But I've got to say as well, Victor playing that really well. Not getting ahead of himself. Dipping back. Really to no ult-wise. Nothing beyond that. But let's see what comes through here for Loud.
We still look at this point though that OpTic have to convert theirs.
FNS went walkabouts. He just found for 1-for-1 trade out, leaves Victor on an island. Support, I guess, towards stairs in the form of Crash. But even still, Victor needs to deliver, and he's doing just that. Yay by his side. And it's Less and pANcada with a mountain to climb themselves. Spike, irrelevant almost to the outcome, it feels like. And uh-oh, maybe not, because Les just found 2 out of nowhere. Ult comes in, Yay still the safest pair of hands, and Les needs to deliver. 2 players, he ain't gonna get it.
See, he's unnoted. Unless it was a headhunter and they hear that sound cue, but it's a heavy stack outside B here from Loud. Actually, he's going to be tasked with dealing with this.
Oh yeah, he's got a chance. It lets one pass. The flash comes in, tries to count the timing, just pulls the trigger. Had nothing else to do with it, but there he is, finally back in the fight. Victor did well to find the first, gets himself a second, and the lockdown between the two of them. It's just beautiful work. Don't need to. All going to come through, so now they know what's up. Victor needs to turn attention to this. Worried about middle, but commits towards main. Looks for the first players forward, and they start stepping. Already he's gone down. That's not good. Marved now sweating bullets. He's gone. Saadhak breaks in. And now the rotation's going to get cut off. That's the presence. Backed away from that. They're going to note it, but still, look at the amount of bodies on the side here. This would need a miracle. This needs some heavy impact, some heavy lifting from one of them, or it's going to be clean. First for FNS, not bad. The follow-up for crashies. It ain't over yet. 3v3 now. And just limit the areas that are available. They need to get a move on now, Mike, though. They don't have the time for this. pANcada just going to spray in through this one. It's all down to Ye. A 1v3, and it ain't looking good. They've done the timing on him. There it is. Beautiful from Loud. Deals with the outer and slips slightly deeper towards the site. They're still coming his way. Rotations, not quite there just yet. First one going to make it towards the site is Victor. And actually, it's Victor to save him once again. This could be a huge round for Victor. Outdone. Less is there. 10 seconds now. Spike towards the site.
Noted because of the trap wire.
They know both. And Aspas has such a dirty angle to play with here. FNS, the shot goes astray. Less is his chance to strike, though. 3 this round as FNS called upon. Spots the first. He needs this fight, and he needs it now. He needed it 10 seconds ago. He's not being given the chances. He's looking for the crossfire. He's got the fight. He takes the first. And time. He's got a couple of seconds to play with here, but he's got to find him fast. And Aspas, that operator in hand, 12 on the board. Surely this doesn't even happen for him. It's going to be halfway. He's going to try and do what he can. It feels inevitable. Prowler coming through was unfazed by it.
Actually, the follow-up here from Ye. Sacy full, but he's all a little bit of a pump because OpTic are making their way back towards a site here. Saadhak and Les both find kills, though. I'm going to even things up towards a 3v3. Crashies going to take a little bit of space towards spawn. See, this is important engagement. Ye going to win out there. Crashies rewarded for the progress. It's just Saadhak left-handed. You see him kind of jump peeking here, but now that should be the last time he does that. The fault line going to slow it down anyway. Crashies ready to swing on it. But,
okay.
I mean, he found an S. He's got to guess that Ye's positioned elsewhere.
Okay, it's fine.
On the back of it. Victor's so quick to get ahead of it. Sacy immediately negates that. Aspas, as he doubles down on the advantage, crashies will fall. OpTic now in a 3v5.
I do want to see if they're continually going to be able to deal with the front line that comes out from OpTic, which has been so deadly. Now it is a 2v4. With the Spike's position being where it is, hard to recover. And Loud all too aware of this. And there it is. Jay's now fallen to FNS in the 1v4 himself. Tries to do what he can, but he's going to get nothing. Sacy done flashed up. He won't be able to see for a second. Vision now returned, and the spam. Already catching them just a little bit. They swing it. pANcada with 3! Victor, Marved, and FNS go down. It's on crashies and Ye. And where are they positioned? Ye waiting in the smoke himself. And he gets denied. It's all on crashies. In a 1v3, this diffuse cannot be stopped. pANcada.
Ropes, they should hear these steps actually, but...
On here, FNS though quick to this. Going to try and be the man to buy the time and decides to back away. Leaves it to Ye.
Big kill.
Huge kill, but missed the angle. Saadhak was ahead of it. Scoped up, looked in, loses. 3v3, post-plant again. Will the nightmare repeat? Will tragedy strike 3 times? Horn goes up. Does note Victor. He's gone. Sacy again, influential. But this is the post-plant that's problematic.
My God.
pANcada's behind him. How are you ever going to prepare for this? A shot in the back, and now it's all Marved. A 1v2, and he wants to change it. He wants this round, he ain't going to get it. And now finally the push. Marved first challenge, he falls. Second in line, FNS swings it. Now he's in an unfavourable fight. And oh no, the nightmare repeats until Ye drags them, kicking and screaming.
It's Sacy though.
But of course it's Sacy. But the 1v1
oh my
crashies.
God. Deep to OpTic actually push here. He's actually going to be given the first here. Oh, he gets a second as well.
The man will not be moved. Finally gets pried out of place. Les, what have you got for us, operator there? Aspas by his side.
I think he hit crashies. Crashies down to 3 HP.
Oh, he must have. Uh-oh. Surely. Dead to rights. Couldn't turn in time. FNS spots a second and actually goes for himself. Les now given at least step towards the site, but hard to get his positions cleared. The swing on the flash. It's good for crashies.
To close through, but hold that thought once again. It's the same carbon copy, but Saadhak this time sponges it.
Oh, and they seem so aware. This is that preparation, man. You're seeing it. Just picture perfect.
Well, this is another setup. It's a completely different setup this time around. They're happy to dig their heels in.
Yeah.
Stop them getting this free site access.
Because we haven't seen that initial fight, right?
Nope.
We hadn't seen that judge positioned here. Now, again, it looks like Sacy's going to be deleted by FNS, but there's layers to it. There's a next contingent in mind. And yeah, he's done some damage in the past. You can see nothing. Wow. And he's dead.
Moving in darkness.
Absolutely zero vision. Look at this utility pour. Absolutely smothering them. Nothing to do in this. They're down to two already.
What is going on?
You know when they post the memes of like, this is what Valorant looks like? She's so vulnerable. But there it is. That's what you needed. He plays ahead of the timing. Finds less, but there's a player close by, and he's still doing this. He has to be the protagonist in this story.
Saadhak reloading. What?
Saadhak completely unaware. And yay, this 3. He could be on for the ace if he gets the timing right. He knows it. He reads it like a book. Yay is an animal in these moments. Just one more, and it looks so good! He's dead, but he's still standing. Saadhak's lower, pANcada lower, and pANcada finding Victor. He's looking for the follow-up, but Ye's the only one really doing the damage until crashies chimes in. And the 2v3 isn't impossible. But the time's on their side. How is that happened? How did crashies win that fight? I don't understand. But the HP's been so low. Ye gets picked up on the back lines, and crashies. Knife's still there, but what are you going to do with it? I guess remove less from the equation. That ain't bad.
I mean, he could spray him down with a frenzy hit. Yeah, he's 14 HP, but they're stacked up so close. Less.
Gonna go down. They will at least get ahead of this. Nothing can deny the spike as it stands. No, but look how quick crashies is to the case. Ye's the one to find less, and there's the follow-up. Sacy's now gone. They are wiped out. OpTic cleanly working back in. It wasn't pretty at the start, but they've kept up. It's a little tentative, but they've actually made it towards the site. Ye gonna be forced away. And aspas bursts in, Marved goes down, and they win the fight towards tower. Sacy finding crashes opens up so much potential. And there's the cross being watched as well. FNS could no longer slip away with less catching it. Now the plant can go down. They just want to secure everything, make sure that smoke hits into place before they give anything up towards Ye. Who still is potentially influential. The man got an ace not long ago, sitting on 22. That smoke will slope. None. Pure confidence. Brimming. Crashies deleted. Victor gone. You're down to 3. And with all that information, all that map control, all that presence from OpTic, it boils down to nothing. Marv gets a consolation kill at this point. As Ye and FNS already seen Ye forced away. This is unreal stuff. I don't know where they're getting the gall to do this for Loud, but they're doing it right. And now FNS, with it all to do, he's not going to get anything. He's pANcada going to get contact, but actually it just snaps to Ye. So Ye's gone down, crashies falls, but there's the pressure. Victor on the back lines finally comes into effect. They needed that. Saadhak standing towards tower, Marv's position's dirty. Gonna get the benefit of that, but it's Sacy left alive in a 1v3. The first shot, it wasn't clean, it wasn't pretty, but his job done. OpTic still, there it is, draws out the ult as well. FNS happy to just get in here. Double check. Ye's clearing house. Ye. Death from above, gonna find 2 as well. Waiting for the 3rd, but they can close the gap. Victor wants in. They're gonna apply this pressure. Oh, yeah, he's so quick with it. Fortunate to say the least. FNS gets pressured, but he's fine. Gets to slip away. Handles Saadhak with ease. Marv slipping back through from CT, and it's just pANcada. And it's actually a trade. That's not bad. They'll take that to a degree. They're now somewhat locked out of the side. Do they fight back for this, or do they sit purely for the retake? They're somewhere in between no man's land. They're quick to this one. Flash gonna come in, the spike's gone down, and crashies. Oh my word, crashies. 2 huge kills. Cracks open the site. And now Les is dead, and FNS leading the way back through again. Challenge. Aspas has been
he's going
so
deep
cold,
for it as well.
and Victor's challenging. He's got you dead to rights. And the follow-up is divine. Oh, and look at them just shutting this down. It's a bloodbath, and the round barely started. Sight. And there's the call. Aspas, though, slips the net, finds FNS. Does anyone else have the ability to shut this down? I guess Victor's going to be able to watch this, make sure they can't slip any deeper towards CT, but we're getting down to 20 seconds here, Mike.
So late in the day.
It is super late. 20 seconds of the ult going to come through just about the time. Crash is going to note the player. 17 seconds out. Do they even get towards the site? Marv then say hello and says goodbye. Sacy's still standing, and the plant can be toyed with. Victor on guard duty goes down, and Crash is still trying to buy the time. They do not have the plant down just yet. They're trying to take the fight.
Oh my God!
It's denied. Crashies playing it to the second, and you have to just watch as the clock. One's gonna dip and one's gonna stay, but they note Marved.
dealt with very quickly as well. Aspas just swings onto it, finds the headshot. Now to actually build on the back of this now. Actually, the double reveal, and Saadhak punishes a second. Ye will fall.
Looking real good on this so far. And a no one from Connector as well, but actually Crash is going to try and get a little ahead of that. Caution now has to be shown. Surely, flanked hand.
Capitalize on that delay. Couple of decoy smokes coming through, but Ye will be spotted here. It's Marved to find one from the back lines.
But it's quite interesting to see OpTic fighting so much for long control that they've burnt a fair amount of Lounge utility. I quite like this approach, kind of making them invest, just clearing pillar, just clearing towards Cubby. And it does bode well to try and hold on to the site. Removes a little bit of that comfort away, and this is perfect. What a shutdown so far. OpTic!
Crashies here to pick up the slack.
Now, the horn's going to probably go up there, but it's going to be FNS to find Sacy. And yeah, there's the information. Lovely play by Crashies under all that pressure, still keeping composed and finding the information. Underhand flash could not have been better timed. This is lovely from OpTic. Just taking space when they need it. This is really well-rounded. Very enjoyable to watch.
Just misreading it a little bit. Thought the emphasis was going to be towards R, but actually Crashies going to catch aspas on the cross here. The reveal goes up.
This isn't comfortable.
Not a comfortable plant whatsoever.
Yeah, they've got so many problems. 13 seconds, this is not clean. Sacy gonna isolate Marv. That gives him a little bit of freedom to maybe get the plant. Yay! Somehow gets his feet on the ground and gets the kill. Sacy is given no time, no moments, no breath at all. Crack, they're still on the right place for this hit to be coming in. Let's see what he can do with this one. FNS still on the site though. That's gonna be Ye! That's 1-2, and the third for Ye! Oh, they line up for him. Oh, but they just about get out.
And they're drifting towards the triple stack once again.
It's just going to be a pop, flash, and go. And considering the positioning, it's not been a problem. Victor just gets out swung on. Still going to find Saadhak, but the trade comes in for Sacy. Crashies going to try and isolate one on the back lines, but it's FNS on his own, sitting towards pit. The spike's on the way, but it's 12 seconds. Okay, Crashies completely unawares of the possibility, and he's just going to spam it. Oh, he's denied the plant! Oh, my word, FNS! At the time, he's done it! The singular frag comes in for FNS, and that's all it takes. How is Saadhak alive? Tell me that, but he's still standing, still breathing. And well, aspas and Sacy on. The spray is just gorgeous from Crashies. And now just struggling to find impact, Mike.
They really are. Struggling to find any success at all. Crashies finds another Marved.
Here, poison's off.
And FNS has been the safest pair of hands, man.
Still 2 snake bites.
Time. Marv's going to find Saadhak.
30 seconds left.
Flashes depleted, gone from that. Victor under a little bit of strain, but taking all the attention. FNS yet to be checked upon. FNS just standing and delivering 2 huge kills. There's the snake bite to buy more time, and it's disastrous for Loud. Heartbreak for sure. 10 seconds, and the clock's just starting to rot. 4 more players to get past, and they can try as they might. But they might just play the clock, and they don't. They play the player 9. And for Loud, that kind of just buys a couple more seconds for consideration here.
Where Crashies has got to, though. He might even catch Sacy all the way in spawn. And that's the green light.
Well,
OpTic step it up a little bit, and they'll find the plant here, Lowen.
I really thought aspas could have done more with that position, if I'm honest. I thought that could have been something to get maybe 2, you know, hold a bit of the space to allow the others back in. But no, let's put in a 1v4, and his post-plant. He's already being checked on in towards CT. Man, this ain't pretty. Yeah, this is a formality now. That's beautiful.
Right, set.
Yep.
Towards Link here.
Second time's a charm. And they get a fight. And Sacy good for it, but it's going to show there was that force by there. So that's quite telling already to have that sort of contact. Careful with the spike now on the other side. That spike drop. Great work from Saadhak. Quickly going to commit the fragment towards it to buy a little bit of time to be able to turn attention elsewhere.
I don't think pANcada was spotted there.
I don't think so.
I have this spike.
Would they think about that? Where do they go in this? Yeah.
Well, now definitely, right?
Yep.
Yep.
That's the...
Oh!
Man, does he abuse that switch time. Unreal. Okay, so spike on the site. Les is super close by, though.
Spike planted.
They're still going to be paranoid about Pip. Do they get a chance on the way out? Ye was thinking about it, man. Ye was thinking about it. Put his toes back in, but aspas going to come back through. He still has that Spectre. But he's got FNS on the other side. An even fight, but one out by aspas. It's the 2v2, but how do you displace Ye? Let's see it. What's the go? Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good at all. Actually, Marv's now going to be sweating bullets here. The 1v1. He's got it.
Information.
Not sure. There's the high horn. could reveal less, he has. So they're going to note that, and Marv's actually found them too. Really nice combination work going out from that Fade utility, but Saadhak going to fill the void, so it ain't over just yet. A 4v4 and the Bulldog still biting. Still a chance in this one. And make it 3. Saadhak, Sacy, and aspas. Where'd you go with this? And FNS's position is such a problem. Knife back up in 2, but actually it's aspas to find it. I don't think they have any idea about this position going out from FNS though. He's waited so patiently, and it's going to pay dividends. Look at this man! Spins around! And
wide open here for the taking. aspas actually tagged up there. Big reveal on the other side of things, but Marv comes out top.
He certainly does, and it's the player advantage, and Victor wants further. He's seen less, but in the meantime, Les did get crashies, so they're not going to have the easiest time. Underhand flash to the right, and the catch on towards FNS too. This is getting really problematic, but still, Victor doing damage. It's down to Sacy and pANcada. Can they keep control of this? Crossing towards the side, do they catch a glimpse? No, Sacy doesn't see it, he can't really deny it. Temptation calling, but it's only a Guardian and a Spectre. It's so little to play with. No one's giving them anything here.
I think both are revealed as well, yeah.
They absolutely are. This is tricky work, and FNS wants this over. He wants this done. Sacy still standing, but this has been systematic destruction from OpTic. Sacy's got to face some music, exchanging places with FNS. And Ye just playing the clock. He's making him work for this meal. Sacy tries again. He's just toying with him, man. You can't do this to them. Oh,